How big is John's operation now?
I think John's right at 1,600 acres, I think, somewhere in there.
And at the time, at the time you got out, how much were you farming?
Oh, let me think here. About a half section, 320 acres. That was
So
it.
from 300 to 1,600.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big change.
That's a very big change. Very big change. And you know what? That's happening in our whole area. And it's amazing. Right now, cash rent is booming. Cash rent is booming because of the crops. I think what scares me a little bit is cash rent where it is and your input costs into agriculture. Our product is worth more, but do we have any more left when we get done? You know, how much profit is there in it? You know, because everything is going so high. I know fertilizer's going up. I can't tell you exactly because I don't keep track of it that close. But fertilizers are up, and all input costs. Seed corn, just absolutely horrendous what they're getting for seed corn. And so you take all those costs. I think it's really cutting the margin of profit down for all these guys. And it isn't necessarily, it's like Son John, it isn't necessarily how much can I farm. It's to justify the machinery, to justify the prices that he has to give for cash rent and things, that he has to have more to farm, you know. And so, like I said, I don't know that it's essentially that he wants more. It's that it's forcing him and others to farm more ground in order to do that. And like right now, cash rent around here is at a premium, and you could go just about anywhere in our neighborhood, and somebody's waiting to rent something. And it's strange, but it is.
There were some farmers that I was talking to were saying that even at John's level, he's a small farmer.
That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, and that's true, and that's what's hard. And John, you know, he's in his 40s now, and he's had a struggle, and a hard struggle to get where he's at. You know, and he's like myself. He's always been raised on a farm, so that's why he struggles to stay in it. He was in the livestock business as well as farming, but he's no longer in the livestock business. So he's strictly farming and then helping us. And so between the two, he makes a go of it. I don't think he's getting rich, but he's making a go of it. I'm not sure that's the total answer. You know, you handle more money when you're big, and you handle a lot of money when you're big. But we go back to what we talked about before. What do you have left? You know, so you try and justify a new piece of equipment. You know, I see some of the prices that these dealers have on some of the equipment that they've got. You know, $200,000 for a combine, $200,000 for a tractor. And we're not talking about new. We're talking about something that's used. And so, you know, when you think about that, to me, I'm old-fashioned, but that's scary. That's scary because, you know, if you buy a house for $200,000, you think that's high, or I do anyway. And you know, here you have one piece of equipment to do that. So I think what we're doing is we're forcing these people to get bigger because they have to justify the equipment that they're using to do the farming with.